Year 1, and I hope you're ready for maths today. Now, I know lots of you had so much fun counting in twos, and you did a really good job of making sure that you're counting in your twos. Now, today we're going to do some counting, but we're going to be counting in fives today. Okay, so we're going to be doing lots of counting in fives today. So I'm going to share my page with you, and we're going to have a go at our do now. Now, this is counting in twos. So what I want you to do is I want you to tell me what the missing numbers are. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 minutes to write down the missing numbers. Your clue is counting in twos. Okay, put me on pause and have a go. Fantastic. So it goes 2, 4, oh, that's a long 4, 6, well done, 8, what comes after 8? 10, 12, fantastic. What comes next? 14, and after 14, 15, well done. 16, 18, 20, very good, fantastic. And should we do the other side? Okay, shall we start from the top this time? You think we could? All right, so our clue is 16. So what do we think came before 16? 18, very good. And up here, oh, that's a very funny looking 18. Let's sort that out. 18, what comes after 18? 20, very good. So I think we could go backwards counting in twos from 16. We up for the challenge? Are you ready? 20, 18, 16, 14, very good. 12, 10, well done. 8, very good. 6, 4, 2. Wow, you're so good at counting in twos now. That you're ready for counting in fives. So we're going to be counting in fives today. We're going to be looking at how we group our numbers into 5 to help us count objects up to 5. So I have got a song for you for counting in fives. You ready to join in? Well done.
Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Wildebeest on the Serengeti. Alive in the wild, they thrive, hanging out in groups of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Sharks swimming in the sea. Alive in the wild, they thrive, hanging out in groups of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Gorillas by the trees. Alive in the wild, they thrive, hanging out in groups of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Giraffes eat in the leaves. Alive in the wild, they thrive, hanging out in groups of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Hippos on a safari. Alive in the wild, they thrive, hanging out in groups of 5. Visit.
Fantastic. So that is counting in 5. So let's do it together. You ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh, we can be faster than that. You ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Fantastic counting, everyone. So we are counting in fives today. So we're going to look and see if we spot some patterns when we're counting in fives. So the first number I start with is 5. Here we go. And then it's 10. What comes next? 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. What patterns do I notice here? You're absolutely right. They're all on the same lines on our number grid. How many do we skip each time? Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each time we skip 5. Do you notice anything else that's the same? Well done. If you look at the end number, it either ends in a 5 or a 0. That's how you know it's a multiple of 5. Well done. And are these numbers even or odd? What do you think? Well, let's have a look. Can we split our 5s? If they've got a 5 in them, they're odd. Very good. And what about these numbers? Well done. If it ends in a 0, it can be split in half, which means it is even. Very good. Fantastic. So how are we going to count these cubes? Well, there's a lot of cubes there. What's an easy way to count them? We can count them in 5s. Fantastic. So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Very good. 25, 30. Well done. It doesn't want to drag across. Well done. 30, 35, 40. Well done, everyone. So when we are counting in 5s, we can put 5 all together and count a lot easier. So let's count them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. How many are there all together? There are 40 all together. When we count in our 5s, we can find out how many there are all together. So let's see if we can do this one. Counting in our 5s. What do we think? Can we do it? Okay. How many is in our first group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Can we do it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic. What about our next one? Well done. Oop. And our next one. Fantastic. Well done. Was you counting in 5s? I hope you were, because I'm going to check. And our last one. Okay, I want to hear you counting in 5s this time. You ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Well done. So we know that there are 35 all together. And we can do this in so many different ways. We can count different objects. We can group them first. So I'm going to group them first, just like we did before. So I've got 5. I'm going to group them in 5s. I can see 5 here. And I've got 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 4 groups. How many have I got all together? Well, we can count in our 5s, can't we? So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20. How many hearts have we got all together? 25. Very good. And let's check these flower beds. Let's see. How many have we got in this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know that this is one group of 5. So I know that's 5, and 5. And we've got another 5 here. And 5 here. Okay, so I've grouped my 5's. Now I can count. Very good. So I've got 5, 10, 15, 20. So how many have I got altogether? I've got 20 altogether because that's the last number I said, which means that it's the answer. Fantastic. Okay, so can you help me here? What do I need to do first? The first thing I need to do is group my 5's. How do I know if it's got 5? I can count. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does it have 5? Yes, so we can group it. What do we do about the next one? We can count, absolutely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does it have 5? What do? We group it. Well done. Do we think this one's got 5? Well done, you've counted. And it does. Well done. What about this one? Absolutely, it is in groups of 5's. Is this one in groups of 5's? Well done. Okay, we've grouped them. Now what do? We count them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The answer is 5. The answer is not 5. Why is the answer not 5? Because we know there's 5 in a group, so we count in 5's. Okay, help me count in 5's then. 5, 10, well done. 15, what comes next? 20, 20. I can't hear you. 25, so how many are there altogether? 25, well done. There are 25 altogether. Now, let's see if you can do this with me. This time, I'm going to group them, but I want you to count them. Are you ready? I think there's 5 here, so I'm going to group that one. And I'm grouping this one because this I think has 5 in. And here we go. 5. And this one's got 5. And this one's got 5. Perfect. Okay, you ready to count? You can't count. Why can't you count? I haven't grouped them correctly. How do you know I haven't grouped them correctly? Okay, because we're grouping them in 5's. Okay, 5, 5, 5, 5. Oh no. Did I group them correctly? It's not going to help our counting if we don't group them correctly. Okay, so how many should be here? 5. Very good. Well done for checking. So I've got 5 and another 5. Okay, now can you count them? Okay, off you go. I think I've got my answer. What do you think it is? Oh, you think it's 30. Why do you think it's 30? Because you counted in 5's. Okay, let's count together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well done. You're absolutely right. Okay, let's see if you can do these two all by yourself. So the first thing you have to do is what? Group them. How many are you grouping them in? 5. Well done. What do you do after you've grouped them? You count how many you've got all together, counting in 5's. Okay, I think you're ready. Now you can circle them on the screen, or you can circle them in your head, and then you can write down your answer. Okay, fantastic. Off you go for 3 minutes. Great. Okay, how many do you think you have all together? 35. Are you sure? Okay, you think there's 35. Why do you think there's 35? What did you do? You grouped them first. Well done. So let's see if I can group them. So I think that's a group. There's a group. There's another one. Am I grouping correctly? Okay, great. Here's one. And another. Did I group them correctly? Great. How many do I have then? Let's count together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Well done, everyone. Okay, what about the flowers? How many did you think there was altogether? You thought there was 25? Okay, I'm going to write that down. 25. I've written my number backwards. Well done. I did. That says 52. Are we writing 52? No, you told me it was 25. Okay, let's have a look. Here's my 25. So what did you do? How did you find it was 25? What did you do first? You grouped them? Okay, I'm going to group them. 1. That's not how you group them. Are you sure? You checked how many there was in there first. Okay, let's check them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, so I only group it like this. Okay, I've got it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Well done, everyone. So when you're grouping, we can group our 5s together, okay? And we can count how many groups of 5 we have to make our sum a little bit easier. Like so. I've already started my grouping. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't want to move today. 5. 6. Oh, here we go. 7. 8. Let's double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think there are 8 groups of 5. How's that going to help me with my counting? I can count in 5s until I get 8 fingers. You're absolutely right. Okay, so can you help me? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I've stopped because I've got 8 fingers. I'll show you that again. So I'm going to count in 5s until I get 8 fingers up. Are you ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and I've stopped. So how many 5s are there? 40. Well done. Fantastic. So we can use that to help us with our counting, like so. How many groups of 5 are there? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to group these together. Let's check again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to put these in a group together. How many groups of 5 do I have? Well, I have 1, 2 groups of 5. So I know that 2 groups of 5, I can use my fingers to help me. I can find out how many it is. So I stop on how many fingers? 2. Are you ready? 5, 10. 2 groups of 5 are 10. So I think that there's 10 altogether. So I'm going to write that I think that there's 10 altogether. And we can count. Are you ready? 5, 10. Well done. Did we get it right? Absolutely. Okay, let's see if you can help me with this one. First thing I have to do is group my apples because it's very hard to count at the moment. So I'm going to group my apples into groups of how many? Into groups of 5. Okay, so let's count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a group. I'm going to try and keep these in a little group together. Shall we do it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here's another one. Help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's put these in a group. Oh, it's very tricky going around the apples. And is there another group? You think there is? Okay, let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Absolutely. So, how many groups of 5 do we have? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 groups of 5. Okay, so what can I do to quickly work this out? There are 4 groups of 5. I can count in my 5's. Absolutely. Let's count in our 5's then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. What's wrong? Oh, we have to work out how many there are all together. Okay, so what number of fingers should I stop on? 4. When I get to 4 fingers, I stop counting. Okay, do it with me then. 5, 10, 15, 20. So I think there's 20 altogether. Okay, what can we do now? We can double check our counting. Okay, let's count then. 5, 10, 15, 20. How many are there altogether? 20. Well done. 4 groups of 5 is 20. Okay. This time, what I want you to do is I want you to group them into 5's. Tell me what to do. And then you're going to count how many there are all together. So how many am I grouping them into? 5. Okay, what do I do? I count out 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what do I do? I put them into a group. Okay, I put them in a group. Is that correct? Okay, what do I do now? I find another group. How many am I counting to again? 5. Well done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I put a group around it. Perfect. Am I done? Okay, I'm done. There's some that haven't been counted. Okay, well, I better make sure I count them then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that another group of 5? Well done, it absolutely is. Let's put a group around it. Okay, I've grouped my 5's for you. What I need you to do is count how many there are altogether. Okay, off you go. How many are there? There's 3. Well done. There absolutely is 3 groups of 5. So what can I do now? I can work out how many there is altogether. Okay, off you go. How many have I got altogether? Well, you think I've got 15. Why do you think it's 15? What did you do? Ah, so you counted until you had 3 fingers up. Okay, let's do that. 5, 10, 15. Okay, so you think it's 15. What can I also do to double check? I can count up here. Okay, well done. 5, 10, 15. Oh, you guys are superstars at this. Well done. So, let's see if we can notice anything in these patterns. Okay, what can we see in these patterns? Let's read the pattern first. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What do we notice in that pattern? The ones are changing. Okay, what are the ones changing? 0, 5, 0, 5, 0, 5. Very good. Is this pattern going forwards or backwards? It is going forwards. We know it's going forwards because the number is getting bigger. Well done, the number's getting bigger. Fantastic work. And what is it counting in? 5's. How do you know it's counting in 5's? Ah, because there's a difference of 5 between each number. You are absolutely right. Well done. Between 0 and 5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a difference of 5. Well done. Okay. What about this pattern down here? Let's read it. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. What's happening in that pattern? It's counting in 5s, you're absolutely right. Ah, but it's doing it backwards. Ah, the number's getting smaller, so it's going backwards. Does that mean it's still counting in 5s? Yes, it is. Well done, but it's just going backwards. Okay. So can you solve the missing bit of the pattern? Ooh, let's see if we can have a go solving it. Now, first off, we've got 45, 40, 30. Ooh. Well, that looks like it's going backwards to me. It definitely looks like it's going backwards. Ah. So I could go forwards to help me with my backwards pattern. Okay, 30. What do we think? What number? Is it going in 5s, 2s, or 1s? You're right, it is going in 5s, absolutely. So what number would come here? 35, well done. Why do we think 35 goes here? Because if we were going forwards this way, we'd go 30, 35, 40, and backwards would be 40, 35, 30. Great work, everyone. Okay, I've put in the first one with you, with your help. Do you think you can find the other missing patterns on both the lines? Okay, have a go. Put me on pause for 2 minutes. Off you go. Brilliant, you found the missing pattern. Okay, so what went here? 50, well done. Why did 50 go here? Well done, because if you were counting this way, it went up to 50, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And we know that the number 5 more than 45 is 50. Well done. What about this pattern down here? 0, 5, 10. Well done. This one's going forwards. Well done. The forwards patterns are a bit easier. 15, 20, 20, 25. Well done. You solved the patterns. Well done, everyone. Okay, so you've got your worksheet now. So have a go at your worksheet. Remember, we're counting in, what are we counting in? We're counting in 5s. Very good. Okay, so you're going to be counting in 5s on your worksheet. Remember to group your objects into 5. Okay, and remember, you can use objects to help you count, but use the objects on the sheet to help you. Okay, counting in 5s. When we're counting in 5s, it always ends up in a 5 and a 0. Well done, because we've skipped 5. And if you want, you can have a go at the challenge too. Okay, remember on our sheet we are going to have some missing numbers. Double check to see if it's going forwards or backwards. Okay, and see what number needs to go there. That can get us sometimes, so make sure you double check what it says. Okay, good luck everyone. Bye.